Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, Richard Comiskey, continuing on with my my mini reviews of games that I didn't get the chance to cover in my little marathon. And the next one is Dr. Robotnicks Me Bean Machine. So, there isn't really a plot to this game. If there's a plot, it's basically Dr. Eggman trying to take over the world again. And he's got these little beans, and he's trying to convert them into like robots, and you have to stop him. It's a simple plot. But yeah, now the plot's out of the way. Time for the gameplay. As you can see, I'm not running through stages at the speed of sound. No, Dr. Robotnik's Me Bean Machine is a puzzle game, and one of the reasons why I felt it had to be left out of the marathon. It's not a bad... I don't know why people give it a lot of slack, though, because of how different it is to the the main titles. If this was, a different... I don't know, if you compare this to, like, Candy Crush or something, I would play this any day over Candy Crush. It's so fun. It's a Tetris-like, blocky thing to where you're matching up these beans, and you're trying to eliminate as many as possible. If you fail to match them up and they reach the top of the screen, you get a game over. So it's like the old school Tetris games. And you can rotate the beans with the X button, and you can rotate them in different directions. So X button is to the right, and A button to the left. You can create combos with the beans. I think I'm going to do right now. Actually, yeah, I am a big one. And the more combos you create, the higher your score, assuming you're playing the exercise mode. But if you're playing a scenario mode where you're facing off against someone, you'll send these little blockers, and that will halt their progress. So it's a great way of increasing your chances of victory, really. I'm pretty good at it. It does take a lot of practice to get right, because if you've been building up building up a combo for quite a while, but you put a bean in the wrong place, and you can't do it anymore. You basically screwed yourself over, and now you've got to start all the way from the beginning. So it's a good little practice in a way. The music isn't the best, I will admit that. It's very repetitive, loops constantly. It's listenable though, but I wouldn't say it's anything spectacular. And well, graphics don't really matter in a puzzle game, honestly. I mean, it's just a 2D puzzle game, I mean, it looks fine. It was released in 1993. Honestly, I don't really... the animations and all for the beans look really, really cute. And there's actually in-game cutscenes as well, and they're really well done, I think. Although some of the animations of the in-game cutscenes are a bit stiff, but they are well done overall. And there's also 4 different difficulties to choose from: easy, normal, hard, and hardest. So when you actually beat the game, say on normal, the game will want you to go back and try again and beat it on hard. So it's got a good replay value as well. But yeah, what do I think of the game? Overall, it's fun. It's definitely better than games, say, in my opinion, than Candy Crush. I know it's a big statement, but honestly, I believe that. It's so easy to dive into because it's got such an easy formula, and you're just stacking these little beans and trying to match them up. and it's got a little story to it as well. Not many puzzle games do have stories to them, and you know I like that. You know, keeping with Sonic tradition, they added a story, and I think that's pretty cool. Um, the music could be a bit could be better. Definitely not as bad as Sonic Chronicles though. Ugh. Um, but my final verdict for the game will, and I know I didn't rate Sonic 3D Blast, cause I completely forgot to do that. I do apologise for not doing that. My final verdict for the game will be a 7 out of 10. It does fall flat in a few areas, but the game has aged well, and you know, I do find myself playing this from time to time if I feel that my brain needs a good workout. So, with that said, I will see you all for Sonic Spinball. So I will see you all then.